bottom line is, you know, you're out here, you don't have any kids or anything else. Why don't you just start working, man, and just kind of get on your feet?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the whole truth. Like, I was in New Jersey, I had like a dude I was living with or whatever, and like, you know, we was dealing with each other, whatever, and like. Oh
wait, so you're gay?
I mean, yeah, clearly, you know what's going on, like.
Nah, I really, honestly.
I mean, people out here getting mixed up. Like, I don't know why. Like,
well, Atlanta's an artsy place, right?
Yeah,
so sometimes people just dress differently and stuff like that, right? So I don't really, you know, pass judgment in that regard. But okay, so you're gay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what happened? You were staying with a dude, and what happened?
Yeah, I was staying with this dude or whatever, and like.
What's up, YouTube? I have the best trainer in Atlanta and possibly the world. Hit him up on Instagram at Katie with the Muscle. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my man out here today. How you doing today, man?
I'm straight.
All right, all right. So are you homeless?
Yeah, currently I'm homeless.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. And so how long have you been homeless?
Shit, altogether I've been homeless probably like, let's say 9 months roughly.
9 months?
Yeah.
And so you say all together, was there like some off and on periods in between?
Yeah, because I was at Gateway for a minute. You know
okay, I get it. But okay, I get it. All right, so about 9 months. So what was to happen 9 months ago that caused you to become homeless?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I always held down a job or whatever. I was working at Walmart, back home in New Jersey or whatever. But you know, the pandemic happened, and once the pandemic happened, they started laying people off, and I was getting unemployment, and I kind of got lazy, like after you know what I'm saying, after they started giving them checks and all that, and I ended up in this
position. Used to that free money?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, how'd you end up down here in Atlanta?
I got an auntie out here, and she was like, you know, I kind of I was having kind of like, I got like a kind of attitude problem. I was having risks with my family or whatever, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna see what's good in Atlanta, because, you know, they say this is like the new Black Hollywood.
How long ago did you come down here?
See, I was still catching unemployment when I came down here, so I'm gonna say maybe like 2 years ago. About 2 years ago.
Okay. All right. And so do you have any kids?
Nah.
No? You ever been married?
Nah.
Okay. All right, so let's just start from the beginning, man. So where you from? You say you're from Jersey? Is that where you from?
I'm from New Jersey, yeah.
Oh, hey man, shout out that New Jersey, man. What part of New Jersey you from, man?
I'm from all over, so I'm just gonna say Essex County.
Okay, man, shout out that big Essex County, man, all day. Shout out the whole tri-state area, man, all day long. Yes, sir. All right, and so growing up in Jersey, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, sir.
Okay, who'd you grow up with?
I grew up with another auntie.
So it's another auntie?
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't mom and dad raise you?
From my understanding, they're still in Trinidad. Like, I never really got to meet them. Like, I never met them before.
You never met them at all?
No, sir.
Jesus Christ, not your mom or your dad?
I mean, you know how it is, like when you like you might have pictures with them, but like, I was so young that it's just
you
like,
don't really remember it.
You know what I'm saying? But people like to bring it up, like, oh, see, they was at this birthday party. I'm like, I was like 3 years old, so I like to say, like, I don't got no memory with them for real.
Huh. I mean, they never like visited or anything like that?
Again, like I said, like I was like real young. Like they claimed they was around when I was like a little kid and all that, but
well, up to what age? Like up to what age do you think? Cause
you know, like New Jersey, like the whole tri-state area got like a big Caribbean population. Like we Trinidadian, so it's just like I grew up around a lot of like Caribbean people, Trinidadian, Jamaican, all that. So they claim when they would like when I was younger, they used to come through or whatever. I don't know why when I got older they stopped like coming to New Jersey or whatever, but. That's what I'm saying. Like most people's memories started like 5 or so years old. So past the age of 5, do you remember them? See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like they say they was around. Like they showed me pictures, but like when I would see them, like they didn't come out and say, yo, I'm your father, I'm your mom. Like they was just like a random person that was like around the area, and they was just nice to me. So it was, you know what I'm saying? But they never came out and said, yo, I'm your real mom or nothing. Like,
so I mean, in adulthood, did you ever try to reach out to them?
No, sir. It's nothing I really think about for real. Like, it's just like, I grew up okay. Like, I didn't really need for nothing for real. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And I got the story from, like, why they had to leave me or whatever. So it's just like.
What was the story?
I mean, the story is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, they got certain traditions where they got to get rid of the first kid because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know the traditions like that, but, like, they it was either, like, get rid of me or, like, I would have to be, like, killed or something like that. Cause you know they in that like real kind of like African tradition type shit, like where it's like the firstborn, if they like a son, you would have to like for some reason sacrificed them or something.
Huh.
So they, instead of doing that, they just gave me to my auntie.
Huh. Okay, so were you born in Trinidad or in
Nah,
New Jersey?
I was born in New Jersey.
And so they went to Trinidad after that. They went back home.
They was like I said, I was born during the time where they was like visiting New Jersey, because for some reason, like, it's a lot of Trinidadians in New Jersey. Like,
listen, my family is Caribbean, and
Okay.
you know, my dad came up to New York, and that's where he met my mom.
Yeah.
So I get it. I understand what you're saying, but okay. So we'll put a pin in that. All right. So okay. So you know, you grew up with your auntie, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wasn't ever curious, like when you saw other people with their mom and dad, or you was never curious, like, where's my mom and dad?
Once I heard the story about how they was gonna like sacrifice me and all that, and it was like the family intervened and was like, nah, like, 'cause apparently they say it was a lot of like stuff going on with my mother, like while she was pregnant with me or whatever.
Like, what type of stuff? Like, give us details. Like, what do you?
Like, you know, like this stuff, like, you know, Caribbean people were weird. Like, they would be like, oh, we got signs, like weird type of dreams or whatever. So they was like, oh, we felt like if you was worth like intervening and like, you know, stepping into me and like.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
So after I heard all that stuff and how they was gonna do it, I never like I really don't have a need to really like see them like that. Like if I bump into them, like, yo, what's good? But I'm not out here looking for a mom or father or nothing like that.
Huh. I guess that just strikes me as odd, man. Like that even in adulthood, you wouldn't be a little more curious about it, you know? Like I get it when you was a kid or whatever, but now you could just look them up and find them on, you know, whatever, Facebook or just get their number from your auntie or whoever and shoot them a call and just kind of connect with them. You don't feel the need to connect with your parents at all?
Again, like if I see them and like somehow like we be like, oh, like it's like that, but I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, I grew up okay, like I ain't really like.
You're not pressed about it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't know if that's strange or not.
Well, I mean, I find it odd, but hey, listen, you like it, I love it. No judgment at all. Okay, so, all right, so I mean, so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't really need for nothing.
Okay. And so, you know, I mean, bottom line is, you know, you're out here, you don't have any kids or anything else. Why don't you just start working, man, and just kind of get on your feet?
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna tell the whole truth. Like I was in New Jersey, I was living. I had like a dude I was living with or whatever. And like, you know, we was dealing with each other, whatever, and like.
Oh wait, so you're gay?
I mean, yeah, clearly, you know what's going on, like.
Nah, I really, honestly.
I mean, people out here getting mixed up. Like I don't know why. Like.
Well, Atlanta's an artsy place, right?
Yeah,
so sometimes people just dress differently and stuff like that, right? So I don't really, you know, pass judgment in that regard. But okay, so you're gay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what happened? You were staying with a dude, and what happened?
Yeah, I was staying with this dude or whatever, and like we got into an argument. So I'm at work, like I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings at the time. Like I was on bussing tables, and like he had called me and was like, "Yo, word, you did this," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever, da."
What did he say you did?
I mean, he accused me of like I ain't gonna lie, people like me for whatever reason. So like I was like talking to somebody, but I was like, "Yo, like I could talk to who I want to talk to for real." And then he was like, "Yo, that's foul, whatever." So I was like, "All right, cool." So when I got back to the crib, he threw out all my like documents and all that. He threw out my social. He threw out my.
Were y'all in a relationship?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I like, to me, I was just like, I mean, yeah, you could call it that.
Y'all were living together, right?
Yeah, you could call it that. You could call it that.
So why would you think that would be okay? Why would you think somebody wouldn't get upset if y'all were in a relationship, right?
Oh, cause like I look at it like what people don't understand about me is like you know how like growing up, like if you just American or whatever, they grew up playing like basketball, football, and all that. Like growing up, I was forced to like kind of play soccer like during the summer or whatever,
yeah.
because like we was Caribbean and all that. So
right.
It's people I just know. Like so to him, he was like, I never had no like no sexual interactions with those people. Like these are just people I know. So like if somebody hit me up or whatever and they like, yo, you trying to chill or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you trying to smoke, I'm like, you know what I'm saying. So he made it a bigger issue because he doesn't understand the Caribbean culture. Like pretty much I went to Carnival with somebody like right there on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn.
I get it. So you went to Carnival and he didn't like that.
Yeah, okay, you know, he looking at it like it's just a bunch of ratchet stuff.
And so he kicked you out after that?
He didn't kick me out, he just threw out all my stuff, and then I got mad, and that's pretty much the reason why I came to Atlanta for real. Cause at the time I was like, oh, I'm still getting unemployment, like I'm gonna fix all of that, you know what I'm saying?
So, but why didn't you fix it?
I ain't gonna lie, like I suffer from a disease called laziness, man. Like I'm kind of just like, I'm a real life floater. Like I don't got no, I watch your channel. I don't have no complaints. I'm not even really faulting.
You watch my channel?
I mean, I look at some videos. And, like,
hey,
people be
man,
on there wilding, you know
I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been trying to do an interview for a while now. So it's been definitely a few months, you know what I'm saying? We just haven't been able to catch each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, when I met you, you was out here with, you know, a certain group of guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Did they know you was gay?
See, that's the tricky thing about out here, bro. I would like to think so, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if people ask me, I'll let them know what's good, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't answer that right there. Like, I'll say maybe 50% of them did.
When they find out that you're gay, do you get any type of negative backlash or anything like that?
Nah, not really, because like I feel like I do music, so I feel like once they hear me rapping stuff, they like, oh snap, he one of us for real. It's just like, I don't know,
he
like
just sexually likes, you know.
I guess so, like, you feel me? Like,
okay. I mean, has any of these guys ever tried you or anything like that?
What you mean, like on some like
sex?
Shit?
On some wanting to hook up with you type stuff.
I mean, I can't answer that for real. I can't answer that.
You say what?
I can't answer that for real.
Well, I mean, that's the answer right there. So wait a minute. Is it guys that live outwardly as straight, or guys that live outwardly as gay?
You talking about like DL?
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of DL people out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh. Okay. Any of them that been on my channel?
It's a lot of DL people.
What?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
so that wasn't a no.
It's a lot of DL people.
Oh, snap.
I think that's like common knowledge though, you feel me? Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, I don't know if there's any more here in Atlanta than anywhere else. It's just kind of a reputation that we have because a lot of people move here who are, you know, have alternative, you know, lifestyles and things like that. But okay, I get it. All right, so bottom line though, so you're out here, you say you suffer from laziness. So I mean, what's your end goal? Like, are you trying to, you know, kind of get on your feet and work? Are you looking for like a sugar daddy relationship type of thing?
Definitely. Like, I'm gonna get back on the working field because I understand that's how, like, you know what I'm saying, to get back to the life that I'm used to living. But like, I ain't gonna lie, like, what's wrong with saying you on your spiritual journey? Like, right now I'm just like meeting different people, you know what I'm saying, gathering different information.
So let me ask, I mean, is there drug use involved?
I mean, I smoke weed.
So besides weed and alcohol, anything else?
I just smoke weed.
So like, no crack or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, so you just kind of floating, man. Where do you like sleep at night?
I mean, I'm just gonna say around, you know what I'm
just
saying?
Like kind of on the street, anywhere type deal?
I wouldn't say anywhere. I got like different areas.
Different little spots or whatnot?
Yeah, but, you know.
Okay, I get it. All right, man. Well, listen, I mean, so, and you have no worries about ever meeting your mom and dad, your biological mom and dad, ever?
I mean, no, sir. I really don't.
Okay. All right, I get it, man. Hey, listen, like I say, you like it, I love it. So, I mean, all right, well, hey, listen, I mean, so at this point, what are we doing to try to get ourselves out of this position, or are you just comfortable right now?
Well, I'm in the process of trying to get my ID back. But they saying first I got to get my own social. I had my auntie actually just mailed my own birth certificate. I thought do it away, but I don't know. Somehow she said she mailed my birth certificate.
Well, you know, they could just file for another one. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, cause she said something like I had 2 or something, and she gave me 1, but she had a feeling I was gonna lose it. I wish she did that with all my other stuff, but I don't know. Like, I mean, shout out to her though.
Okay, man. All right. If Auntie would have happened to see you on this YouTube channel, if she would happen to come across this video, see you, what do you think her thoughts and her reactions are gonna be?
I mean, I think no one's gonna be surprised because everybody understands that, like, for some reason I'm like really lazy or whatever. But like, everybody gonna be like, dang, like, once I get it together, they know I'm not gonna be back in this like position because I don't really got no type of problem for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like. I watch this.
Actually wrong.
I watch this channel. Like, I ain't come on here blaming 1,000 people. I mean, no disrespect to them and all that. Like, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, straightforward. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
I put myself in this position.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. I ain't mad at it, man. Well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, Do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I mean, yeah, you can hit me up on Facebook, Josh Patts.
How you spell that?
JOSHPATTS.
Okay, all right, Josh Patts. All right, man, no Cash App, no nothing like that?
No, sir.
No? All right, man, well, listen, like I say, we appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best, all right?
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure you have a good one, my boy.